Hey guys, welcome back to the SuegoFaults survival multiplayer server. This is Final Flame, and today I'm going to show you two of the small redstone switches I've made. They're not really complicated, but you might have to go searching on how to build it. So if you look, got a lever here, turns on and off the lights, nothing that special. But if you go to the other end, you'll also have another lever that does the same thing. Basically, it's like any light switch in your house has two different switches controlling it, which is, in short, oh, there's some pigmen. When both levers are in the same direction, in this case now they're both down, I just know the one on the other end is down, these are off. If you switch one of them up, lights will come on. If you switch both of them up, lights will go off again. So let's go quickly take a look at how this works. Make our way through this little maintenance shaft. Alright, so a couple redstone currents I got. This is the one that goes to the lever. Right now, it's actually not sending a redstone signal. You may notice some of the redstone over here. I have this over here. I'm thinking of possibly inverting this. If you notice, the lights right now they start turning on and off from the center of the tunnel where it turns. I may change that so that it starts all the way at this end, and same for the other part of the tunnel. I just think that would look a bit better. And all you have to do is adjust the redstone, make another line, sorry, and invert this, and just change these around going that way, and make it loop around. Not too difficult. So over here is where I have the actual switch for this. I'm going to explain what you're seeing here. Let me try and get a decent view of this whole thing first. So what you have here, and I found this video posted on YouTube somewhere. I forget who it was that posted it, or the video, so I can't link it right now. But I found this switch. This is basically an XOR switch. And as I explained earlier, what it is when two things, it's basically, true and false. If both things are false, then this thing does not turn on. In other words, when both of these are not emitting redstone. When one of them is true, and only one of them, then this whole contraption works, turns us on, turns on the lights. But if both of them are true, then you also get an output of false, which in this case would not turn on the lights. So what you have over here, you have the redstone torch, piece of redstone, and these two repeaters. This is your power source. Then, set up just like this, two sticky pistons with a block on them, with the two repeaters in the center. Now, right now, this piston is in the off position. And so, because of that, this is retracted over here. This piston is on. So it's pushed that block that way and create a straight line, where if you look, now the power goes all the way through those blocks and turns on the lights. Now, what if I turn this one off? So let's break the redstone. Do that. If you look, now this piston is retracted. So the power still goes through this block, goes to this repeater now, but it does not connect with this one. And because of that, this is off. Now, if we turn this one on, and for some reason I didn't think I'd bring a redstone torch with me, so I can't do it right now. If this one was turned on and pushed this way, then they would connect right here, and the power would go through the blocks and go back to this, and again, turn the lights on. So it's pretty nice to create a two-way action light switch. Let me just go to the other end, show you that it does in fact work. In fact, the only pain in the butt part is it did take a lot of redstone, only because I had to put the switch, well, I didn't have to, but I decided to put the switch in the center of the area since both ends had to reach it. If you look, that's from the lever all the way down. And this strip is just to turn on the lights. Over here is the other switch. I'll show you from over here. Again, turn the lights on and off. So this version works with levers. I do have a smaller version, or a very similar version that works with buttons. I'll be back in a moment and I'll show you that one. And welcome back. So I told you I'm going to show you the other one. If you look, hit that button. Hey, little secret opening. And yay for snapshot bugs. If you look, you hit the button on this side, Same thing. So, how does it work? This one was a bit different because it uses buttons. If you look at each end of the button, I actually had to put a redstone torch so that these were always on. Because what I wanted was I wanted these pistons to, when I'm not hitting a button, be pushing bookcases to the other side. That way it looks a bit like a hidden entrance. And then when you press the button, it's going to actually turn off the redstone torches, which I can show you quickly here. You can barely see it there. Turns off the redstone torch. Yeah, I can do this too. I can fix this later. So you can see what's happening there. So over here is a switch for this one. Now this one I modified from the other version. I designed this one myself. I didn't look for it in a video. I decided to kind of solve this one. So it's still a modified version of that XOR switch. In this case, the pistons are set up. Since both sides are continuously on, I have it set up so it's pushing these blocks, both of them, and they line up that way as compared to before. If they were both being turned on and pushed, they would not line up. So it's a smaller power source over here, just a torch, and I don't even know if I needed the repeater, but I put it there anyway. And this turns on the signal over here, which is pushing both those pistons. Now, I'm going to take this redstone torch to signify me hitting the button, but kind of pressing it. If you look, those just retracted, so it's constantly open. If you look at what happened, this would happen with the other one as well. It retracted both this block this way, so now there's no power running all the way through, and these are retracted and you can get through. What's different from the other one is if you somehow had someone hitting both buttons at the same time, it wouldn't actually do anything different. All you have to do is hit one button, and it works. So, hope you guys find this useful. Maybe you can use it in your houses, create some secret passageways. I certainly kind of like it. I think it's pretty nifty. So, hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like the video, comment, subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.